What's up, guys? Kelly McKay here, aka HVAC Millionaire, right here on YouTube. Today we are on part 3 of the business plan. So far we've covered kind of what your outlook, your plan is for the next 12 months for your business, and then we started diving a little deeper into sales. Different parts of the sales, different things that we need to have set up in order for our business to operate properly and efficiently and consistently. Primarily, that's the word, consistently. Marketing, we talked about that. Next, we're talking about support. So we're going to dive into that one. So support. Once again, you're going to rank yourself 1 through 5, and then we're going to figure out where you're at on that scale. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Or you could put 1, if you have no plan whatsoever and you're not doing that thing at all, just put a 1. That's bad enough that it's going to be a red flag for you to realize, hey, I need to start working on this or improve this certain area of my business. So, number 1, just rank yourself 1 to 5. We track KPIs by department weekly, monthly, yearly. Number 2, we track sales daily and evaluate the report. Number 3, we evaluate the balance sheet and the P&L weekly. We review our insurance policy yearly and adjust for growth. Number 5, we track all quotes and evaluate our closing rate weekly. Number 6, we track our callbacks as they occur. Number 7, we watch our cash flow and have a process for paying accounts payable. Number 8, we have a warranty return process, an equipment registering process, an inventory process, and an accounts receivable process. Now that's kind of 4 processes into one, but just rank yourself overall. Do you have one of those or none of them, or just determine where you're at? And that's the last one. So now add that score up, and then you're going to divide that total by 10, and that's going to give you a rating. So if your score is 38, you're going to have a 3.8 rating, and that would be a pretty good one. Still room for improvement. So, if you find one that's a 1 or a 2, how can you get that to a 3 or a 4? Or some of these you can just immediately implement. So if your books are all done and up to date, you could just literally once a week, as bills are being paid or as payroll comes out, whatever you're doing, you could have the bookkeeper send you a P&L. So you can start watching that weekly instead of just waiting until the end of the month to look at that. So that could be a real easy one if your books are up to date to immediately implement. The whole point behind that is to let's find out if we're on track or off track before the month ends. That way we can make sure to make some course correction before the month ends, so maybe we can end the month a little better than what we might have if we waited till after the month was already over. Because we can't fix what happened in the past, but we can fix the future by changing our behavior, whatever it is, implementing that thing that we need to implement to make sure that we have a better P&L the next time we get it. So the main thing is what gets measured gets managed. So you got to measure these things. Okay, now moving on to operations. So operations, rank yourself 1 to 5. Number 1, frontline employees have all the necessary equipment to do their jobs well. Number 2, we have processes for contacting clients before and after the service has been provided. Number 3, we have core values that everyone adheres to and a process to not leave anyone without service if any way possible. Number 4, we have regular meetings with an agenda. Number 5, we work on building a better customer experience constantly. Number 6, we collect customer feedback to ensure we are exceeding their expectations. Number 7, we complete installations in a timely manner and have all the material we need on the majority of jobs. Number 8, we have a follow-up process on quotes and don't stop until we have an answer. Number 9, we plan big projects and ensure we are on schedule. And number 10, we utilize technology to streamline our business. So rank yourself, add those up, rank yourself, divide it by 10, see where you're at. Determine if there's one of those that you can change quickly, do it. If not, build a plan to change it. The next one is influence. So number 1, we have a company vision for the next 5 years, and it is posted, talked about, and shared with everyone in the company. Number 2, we have a hiring, recruiting, and review process for employees. Number 3, we have training for each position in our company. Number 4, we have a written performance results description for each position in the company. Number 5, we have an up-to-date employee handbook and have reviewed it with everyone in the company. Number 6, we have policies and procedures for the entire business. Number 7, we have an organization chart that is posted for everyone to see. Number 8, we have a business plan that includes our goals, company vision, sales plan, marketing plan, and we review it every quarter. Number 9, we have a plan for new employees and for existing employee and advancement that includes raises in pay and benefits for employee retention. Number 10, we talk about where the company is going every single day and we get excited about it. So, rank yourself 1 to 5 on those. Now, out of all of those things from part 1 and this video, part 2, I want you to take all those categories. And if there's one thing that, if there was 5 things that stood out, I want you to pick one. Pick maybe one thing from each category and just work on those right now. Just begin working on those immediately. It's not that we're not going to create a plan and get better and focus more of our attention and energy to make sure that we can increase some other areas that need to be increased that we found that were pointed out by this checklist. But we can change some of these very quick. So I know I keep saying that, but just like I said, sometimes the smallest things make the biggest impact. So start working on 5 of these things immediately. I'm going to close this video for now. We'll get started next on part 3. So I hope to see you there. Be sure to check out the links that I've shared in the description below. Love you guys. Go make money. Boom.